episode is brought to you by Anneal Painting, your go-to pros for both interior and exterior painting here in the greater Grand Rapids area. Whether residential or commercial, these guys have been doing it for 4 generations. That's right, family-owned, trusted, and insured by the state of Michigan. So you know the job's done right. Whether you're freshening up a room, in need of wallpaper removal or hanging, or giving your whole home a facelift, they'll make sure it looks amazing. And the best part? Free estimates. So before you grab that roller, drop cloth, and rickety old stepladder, remember their slogan: don't DIY, let us beautify. Call Anneal Painting today at 2692-773-173 or find them on Instagram and Facebook at Anneal Painting. That's ANIOL Painting, bringing color and quality to Michigan homes for 4 generations. Remember, don't DIY, let us beautify.
Dan Campbell took this Lions job with a vision. That vision has ignited the Lions fan base in a way not seen perhaps ever.
This is a sleeping giant. This is a sports town, and we feel the love. Remember who you are!
We're NFC North champions, everybody.
Vision, winners, back-to-back seasons.
Your team main ours, the pride is worldwide now. Riding to your town, win, then ride out. The crew here to break it down for y'all, to demonstrate how we ain't playing around with y'all. The humble host with punchlines to give you a black eye. We brought a GM and OC, even a stat guy. Other teams drink the Kool-Aid, roll over and quit. I drank Campbell's soup and woke up all grit.
Off up under center, turns, gives to Gibbs. Gibbs hesitates.
What do you got, Gibbs?
45 to the 50. Right sideline 40. Jets on. There he goes. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Ford Field. Stand up. Stand up.
And we're back.
Stand up.
This is the All Grit Podcast. I am your humble host, Caleb, joined alongside me by the 3 amigos. We got the OC, Adrian. How you feeling on this Tuesday night?
I pretty hyped after that. Who couldn't get hyped from Dan Miller, man? TJ
Clay,
Lang,
incredible
the
call.
stat guy. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm doing better than I was. My blood pressure's coming back down, and I got my steps in on Sunday. I was pacing around my living room all day long, so that's cool.
Yep. I think we all felt, as all Lions fans felt, we felt like we were transported back to the early 2000s with that game.
Oh, Lord.
And, it all came down to, who. If you can see the sweater, I'm rocking the
brick.
What a kick. What a kick.
Let's get into it. So the Lions survive, and we all sound like we're slappies right now, but it was a pretty bad game.
It was horrible.
But the Lions pulled it out, right? You're not going to apologize for a win. That's what the old adage is.
Well,
but sometimes
once we got into overtime, you knew Dan Campbell was going to go like,
I am inevitable.
he had no time to do that, in all honesty, because on the first play of the game, or the first play of overtime, actually, this happened.
Off up under center, turns, gives to Gibbs. Gibbs hesitates.
What do you got, Gibbs?
45 to the 50. Right sideline 40. Jets on. There he goes. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
I will say it was kind of sad, as hype as that play was. Like, my whole life was, that's the end of the game. We won. But it's like, not anymore. It's like you got to give them it's like college. You got to give them a chance to score back.
yeah. Well, they
And
did.
Sewell knew that was gone right away. Sewell knew right away he was gone. It was.
I saw that picture.
Yeah, so Gibbs was on like the 45 or 50, and Sewell's arms were up in the air, so he knew that he had
Yeah.
But
so did I, bro.
The nerve-wracking fact of that, if they score a touchdown, they're going for 2. So it's just like,
Yeah,
they just kept on getting first downs. It's like, all right, guys, come on, guys.
yeah. So Lions scored in overtime. Giants came back, and let's just talk a brief second about Jameis Winston and the Giants offense all day.
What did he eat before the game, bro? Jameis
He had a
Winston.
W, but then he puked it up.
He did. We
That's
were
a
all
perfect
waiting for him to
analogy.
Jameis, right? We were all waiting for him to Jameis, and he did. I mean, Harper
Took
ate
one.
a
Yeah.
little dub right there, but he was on, bro. If this dude could be a starter still,
Yep.
he just played out of his mind on Sunday.
He's probably the best backup in the league
Best
today.
hands down.
I don't know.
And
anybody
even
else.
though that we should have stopped it 4 different times in 4 different scenarios in that play, because Barnes should have tackled a quarterback. But that touchdown snag, I'm like, come
Yeah.
on. Like,
I
what
will
is
say,
going?
I will defend Barnes. In any other play, Winston is all by himself. But Barnes recognized, if you redo the clip, he recognized something was off. And so he followed Winston out of that wheel route. But he just messed up on the tackle.
Yeah.
He just couldn't finish that play. But he recognized that he was where he should have been.
And I will not defend Barnes. I will say I will play the audio clip that was recorded of him running after Jameis.
I'm in danger.
Oh man,
Dude, so Derek Barnes might have possibly the 2 greatest Lions umps in the past 5 years. One being that one. Do you guys remember the other clip that I'm referring to? The other Derek Barnes umph that was like, oh my God. All right, let me take you back. I'm surprised Clay doesn't remember this.
Yeah.
I'll just say Dallas.
Oh, the missed safety.
The
Where he
missed
had him there,
safety.
and then that turned into a touchdown, I think, right?
Well, then he just threw a Hail Mary to CeeDee Lamb and he caught it, and it was probably like a 60-yard play. But it's just like Derek Barnes had him it had him wrapped up and just like fell off.
He did get the game-sealing interception in the
Against
divisional
Tampa.
playoff game that sent us to the NFC champion. So he's had like quite the highlight tape.
Yeah, he's
Good and
he's
bad.
all over the place.
He's a roller coaster. Yeah. So listen, guys, I want to talk briefly about Lions defense, and then we'll switch over to the offense. So starting with Lions defense, that was their worst game of the season, hands down. They gave up over 355, I think, passing yards, something crazy like that. They've never done that all season.
Because combined, the 2 teams is over 1,000, right? Between the 2 teams.
It might have been 400. Yeah. Just over 1,000 altogether. But corners looked, I mean, I don't know if they were playing zone the whole time, but it just seemed like he was just finding soft pockets to drop balls in. It was, I have never seen
was like open all day. Like, could somebody please guard that man? And I wish I picked him up off in free agency.
I wanted him on fantasy too, but I was like, Lions defense, nah.
Right. Oh no, it's gonna be the Legion of whom? No, we brought in DJ Reed back, and I would like
it was so
like for him to sit back down and bring in the Legion of whom again.
You know what it is? I had this crazy idea. Like, it's all about chemistry sometimes when you play on a team. And with him being back kind of rusty, maybe that just messed up with the chemistry with the other guys. Like, it might have even been better to have Nick Whiteside play with the other guys with the Legion of whom instead of throwing DJ Reed in there. Because he looked cooked on something. Like, he was like, looked like he was confused, not where he was supposed to be at times.
Yeah.
It was kind of ugly.
Lonnie said he was going to give him one game to knock the rust off, and that was it. So look for him to have a better game tomorrow or Thursday. So we'll see. So I don't know. The defense was just in shambles. And then, the talk about Aiden Hutchinson was like, oh, he had 6 pressures, the most in any Lions game. And if you look at it, bro, and I'm sorry, this is where my slappiness just I get tired of it. Hutch was basically one-on-one all day. And he only beat his man one time, and that was in overtime, and that was the game-sealing sack.
And then he did beat his man again, but it was offsides. So that's cool.
Right. And it's just like,
we need his best game.
No, we need more from Hutch, bro. That's
100%.
If he's not double teaming, then there's no way that he shouldn't be getting played like that.
Yeah. He looked like he was limping on a couple, like after a few plays. I wonder if he's dealing with a leg injury or something. He just seemed a little off, just a little less pep in his step, a little slower than usual.
Yeah.
And I won't talk about the Hutch play because the best play of the game was for the sack in overtime. But that doesn't happen if it wasn't for McNeil totally blasting through his guy.
Yeah. That was nasty.
Yeah. I was going to say 50% of that should be a McNeil sack because he just that's called a bull rush, man. I love that bull rush. I don't know why he can't do it every time. Just put pressure straight in the quarterback's face. You just push that sled, guy. Bro.
Yeah.
Just push that sled, both him and Hutch. I love when they both do it. So, all right. Well, let's go over to the offense. What do you think, guys?
I'm still worried.
I mimic exactly what Goff's face looked like the whole entire game. That's what I look like because I was just getting frustrated. I don't know what's going on, man. Well, I know what's going on. The line is just not giving him any time for one.
Yep.
But also, I'm not letting Goff off the hook either because the guy threw a horrible pick and
what?
I don't know.
Who threw a horrible pick?
Goff did. Like what was inside the red zone? Weren't we going on to score? Maybe I fell asleep.
No. That hit Amon-Ra straight in the hands. That was the only pick.
Oh yeah.
That's Amon-Ra, bro. Speaking of Amon-Ra, he's
when was that Javon Holland interception? Oh yeah, on Amon-Ra. My bad.
Yeah.
It just came out really hot.
There was only one.
When I saw him throw that, I was like, "That's like a Matthew Stafford throw, where it was just zipping."
All this power just.
All of a sudden, I was like, he doesn't usually throw that fast. And then I was like, oh, I don't think Amon-Ra really like expected that either.
Yeah,
he's supposed to catch those, but yeah,
he's had a couple of rough games. I mean, I think he has more. He went from 3 years, like Plax says every week. He's went from not drops to doink this year a little bit. But also, Goff. That's all Goff would look at is St. Brown. Like,
it's either St. Brown or Gibbs. That's all he threw to. He threw a couple.
He doesn't feel comfortable. He's only going to a safety zone. Like,
they need
25 of his 38 targets were to St. Brown or Gibbs.
Yep,
25 out of 38.
Right. Three of them, 2 or 3 were to J-Mo. 3, I believe, and he caught one.
He caught one, and there was like a illegal man downfield, and he bobbled the one that I thought was a first down because I was celebrating.
Correct.
So was I, bro.
So
and then I see it rolling around the ground.
Catches with 3 targets.
0 catches. Yeah. They definitely need to get him on some slant routes this game coming up on Thursday. Just get him involved early and often, man. He's just a weapon, and I don't understand. Like, if you don't have time for him, then give him the ball quick. If you're doing it to Amon-Ra, why can't you do it to J-Mo? Get him on a 5-yard slant, get him on a hook, get him on something to where he can get involved.
Yeah.
That's a
shout out to Steve. Shout out to Steve from work. I was talking to him in the hallway yesterday, just talking some football. And we were just going over this offensive line issue where it's like, hey, if Goff doesn't have enough time to get to J-Mo, like instead of a 10-yard route, why not make it a 5-yard route, like you're saying, Caleb, to get the ball to him since you have less time? Like make the routes shorter wherever they're designed to try to get it to him sooner. Obviously, we're not the experts, but it seemed like maybe some adjustments are really needed because they might keep trying to persist, like, O-line, do your job, O-line, do your job. But I think at this point, and maybe we can hear the clip, Caleb, from Dan Orlovsky, but we have a problem, and it's 3 letters, and it's IOL, inside offensive line.
Oh, word, Dan, super quick.
This offensive line in Detroit cannot win a Super Bowl.
And that's the last thing in the world you thought would be their concern.
Here's the thing.
The silence tells us everything.
Here's the thing. Listen at the end of that to Greeny again. I want to say something about
Final word, Dan, super quick.
This offensive line in Detroit cannot win a Super Bowl.
And that's the last thing in the world you thought would be their concern.
The last thing in the world you thought would be their concern. Does he not follow the Lions? That was the biggest concern coming into this.
As soon as we saw Frank was out, we knew right away.
You lose Frank Ragnow. You lose Kevin Zeitler. You lose Mahogany 4 games in. Like, what do you think, bro? He doesn't follow it. He's just slappy, bro. He's a slappy for the Jets. Now he's a slappy for the Dallas Cowboys. But, yes, that's always been our worry this year besides offense and defensive coordinators. And, defensive coordinator looks like it's going to pan out well. besides this last game. Offensive coordinator, who knows? Dan's calling plays, so it looks like it's – but the offensive line is the problem.
That's your root cause right there.
And Dan's right. Orlovsky's right. Something would have to freeze over if the Lions are going to make it to the Super Bowl with this offensive line. But
I don't there's only two solutions. Number one, you send out the bat signal, send out a really good offer. Frank Ragnow, come home, baby, for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Hold on. To bring my point home, remember the Rams when they were Super Bowl champions? They took their safety. Who was it? He came out of retirement just for the playoffs. Wood. Who was it? I'll look up the name, but he came out of retirement as a safety specifically just for the championship run, and he got a ring just playing 3-4 games.
Did
he? Yep. The other option is you'll have to wait, but seems more likely.
But also, just go get somebody, man. You got to.
Who's out as a free agent right now that could be better than Glasgow right now today on that line?
Well, I've already told you boys earlier on the chat. I believe I texted you a couple days ago. And you know who is coming back to play? He practiced on Monday, and that is
Don't tell me Miles Frazier.
Miles Frazier. Or is he a tackle?
Yeah, he's a guard. But
he's a guard. There you go.
Have you seen him play?
No, I haven't. I saw him play in LSU. And they said he was.
I'm not talking about trading right now. I'm just saying you do something in the offseason, man, besides draft. You have to
for sure.
You have to make a move, dude.
You can't go into next year with Glasgow as your center. You cannot.
Right.
Dude's post.
I think if we know that, I think they know that, but we could be wrong because we said the defensive end needs more help, and here we are the last couple of weeks with Jameis Winston sitting in the pocket, ordering lunch, breakfast, and dinner back there, and waiting for the order to be delivered with the time that he had. It was
especially the flea flicker in the beginning, the amount of time that they had to pull that play off.
And then the almost sack, and then just that little bit of a bump that offensive lineman gave. Who was it? Was it our rookie Williams? He almost had him. Yeah. So
I was very close Sunday to not enjoying Thursday at all. If we lose that game, I am not looking forward to.
Amen.
If we lost on Sunday, I'm telling you guys, dude, I think it's a wrap. We're not beating Green Bay. We're not beating the Rams. We might not even make playoffs if we lost that game.
There was a lot of stuff that was going out the window. The window was wide open. The breeze was flowing through. And then the Giants, who Dan does the same thing. Dan will do the same thing.
Go for the
win. I'm not going to make fun of the call but we stopped it, and there was for once in the last 3 weeks there was not a flag when it mattered most.
Oh yeah,
right,
for sure. Right. No, I think the Giants made the good. That was the right call on fourth down to try to kill 100%. Us. I would have done the same thing. You got to go. You can't just rely on a.
You're
field
2-9. What do you got to lose? Go for it.
Exactly.
So you mentioned Clay. There was no penalty. I just real briefly, we got to talk about the Zebras this past game.
I could talk about really though. It's been the last 3 weeks. It's been so bad.
Ridiculous. I was so mad. The amount of fall, and Clay saw the same thing. The false starts on that O line that they did not call with their men jumping early.
Every play. The guy would snap, come back, and we can't. Lions cannot get to Jameis. Well, and because they're off the line.
And how about Yasin getting a pass interference by touching the guy's thigh as he's running full speed? Doesn't stop him, doesn't pull him back, touches his thigh, and they call that.
And that's the first 5 yards too. It was in the first 5 yards too.
Oh my Lord! And I know I'm missing some, but that was just.
But then we could just talk about the league just hating Branch now. Every Branch will get hit with everything.
Yeah.
Well, he's an idiot, bro. He once again just helmet to helmet's a receiver. You can hear it. I heard it as soon as he hit him. You can hear the contact. It's just This dude is an idiot.
And
That's
you're
how
putting
he
yourself
plays,
in danger
bro.
too,
It's gonna
dude.
happen again. That's
Dude,
how he
I don't know
leads.
how this kid is making money because he's on a rookie salary, right? Second
A lot of
every
fines,
week he's
man.
paying about 15 grand in hits. That's on average, 15 to 12, somewhere in there. And that dude is every week just boom, boom, boom. That's an expensive Taco Bell bill, bro.
Yep.
Anyways.
But we can but go back to Caleb Sweater though. That kick by Bates, man, I think that had me in 4 different emotions because I thought he missed it, and then I'm like, oh, he's got a shot, and then I thought he missed it again. I mean, that was the longest kick.
Yeah, dude, it was.
It was going in all different directions. If that was outside, it would have been. I've never seen a duck football go 59 yards.
Right. Did I freeze or can you guys see me in here?
You're a little frozen, but we can hear you. But anyhow, like you were saying, Clay, it reminded me of the Texans game-winning field goal last year.
Yep.
It kicked it the same way, where it like was going outside, and then it does this kind of like curve back inside. It's almost like a soccer kick. Like soccer players know how to kick it that way, where it curves, bend it like Beckham, and he kicks it the same way because he used to be a soccer player. I feel like he has this like toe contact where it takes that spin on the ball.
Or he knows to put the soccer ball like right in the corner of the goal, or like he knows exactly where he wants to.
Yeah. I'm like, stop kicking it that way, man. You're killing me.
But
Killing me every time you do that.
Then you see the reflection on the goalpost, just like you said, just like the Texas game. Like it's like, my goodness, man. But like, even like you make the field goal, and then you still felt like SOL it's dead, but it comes up. The shadow appears every once in a while, and the shadow was there on Sunday, and it's just like they have like 45 seconds. They have plenty of time because our special teams is awful.
Yeah,
we're going to give them 55 yards. They almost did.
Yep. I mean, that's what I told you guys in the chat. Like, yeah, I wasn't celebrating after the field goal. I'm like, they have their 3 timeouts. 40 seconds. They've been going up and down the field the whole time, and we have to kick it, and our special teams hasn't been great this year. But I will say this game, every unit came in the clutch when they needed to.
Mm-hmm.
When the offense needed to score in overtime, they did. When the defense needed to stop, they did. When Hutch finally needed to get a sack, he got the game-winning sack. Like, I will highlight that, even though we're still kind of mad about how it happened.
I know, and again too with the flags, but like we are not doing dumb holding penalties on these long Gibbs runs. Like they're clean.
Yeah,
it's incredible. Like,
yeah, how bad would that be in overtime? All of a sudden, dude exerts himself 69 yards.
Yeah, and like 23 miles per hour, I think, or 22, 23.
I would have been livid. I would have been livid.
And then it's like a barely hold. You know, it's like, oh my god.
I didn't even celebrate the touchdown because like that, and then after the sack, I'm like, just hold, guys, hold.
Yep.
It's flat crazy right now.
Yeah.
So let's wrap up this game. Let's hear from our sponsor, Adrian, and then when we come back from the sponsor, I want to know if we can just briefly talk about this Packers game coming up and what we think is going to happen on Thursday at 1:00.
Today's episode is sponsored by Dan Diamond Equipment, a used fork truck dealing company located in Hastings, Michigan. They sell and rent fork trucks and die handlers. With over 30 years of experience, don't hesitate to call Dan Diamond Equipment for all of your fork truck needs. Reach out to Dan at 269-948-3377. Again, the number for Dan Diamond Equipment, 269-948-3377.
All right, boys, let's talk about it. We got the Turkey Bowl coming up. The Green Bay Packers are visiting the Detroit Lions Thursday, 1 p.m.
Are we on Fox or NBC? What are we on Thursday?
On Fox.
All right. Fox football.
Good. That was actually good.
It's Thursday morning. You got some good food cooking. Family's at home. You're in your pajamas. Didn't have to work.
This is my favorite day of the year. I'm not lying to you guys.
You know,
This
it
my
is.
favorite day of the year.
Yep. No Thursday meeting, Wednesday meeting. Yeah, baby.
Thursday meeting. Oh, I got to go to meeting in like an hour. Got to go. So, yeah. What do you think's going to happen, boys? Green Bay comes into town with a 7-3-1 record, I believe. And we are 7-4. So we need this game. The Packers took us out on week 1 in Lambeau. Now they come home for the retribution. I'll start. I'm super nervous about this game. The New York Giants did not make me feel better. That game on Sunday did not make me feel better. I'm on pins and needles, boys.
Yep.
Walk me down off of this ledge.
I'm standing next to you, so
I'm up through it.
No, walk me down. Walk me down.
We need plaques. Hey, plaques, come in here, bro.
Literally, I feel like this.
I'm in danger.
Oh, bro, I'm not looking forward to this game. Not that I'm scared. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm looking forward to the day because it's the best football day, tradition and everything. But like, why does it have to be Green Bay this year? Why Green Bay?
We're wearing the 30s throwbacks, which Plax and Ivan hate.
I don't mind them. I love them. I just wish it was I want to see the blue helmet come back next year. That's what I want to see. But I love the throwbacks.
You mean the blue helmet that they wore on Sunday?
No, the one that's got the 30s logo on it.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
The one they wear with the black unis.
Yeah, they wore. I think they wore it on a Monday Night Football. I think a couple like last year or something.
Yep.
I forgot.
I thought that was the gray helmet. That was the blue one.
I think maybe it was a gray.
Maybe you're right. Yeah, you're right. It was like a light blue.
Yeah. It was like they had like a Mustang commercial with it, and yeah.
Yep. That was fire.
Yeah, I don't mind them having a unique uniform on that, Dad. That's fine.
So Packers, barely got by the Giants. We barely got by the Giants. Then Packers beat.
We're gonna say that Minnesota will be 0 up to us this year.
Minnesota. Yeah,
they'll just be 0 up to us this year. Minnesota is.
I know they cannot beat the Bears. They cannot beat the Packers.
They can beat us somehow.
But yeah, for some reason, Jared Goff turns into a pumpkin. He turns into.
I'm in danger.
Every time he sees Brian Flores across I don't know. It's just.
I love how everybody makes JJ look horrible, but we made him look like an MVP.
Yeah, and they keep playing that one clip of in our visitor locker room where he's a.
I will say there might be some injured Packers for this game. Just looking at Sunday's inactive list that didn't play: Matthew Golden, Quay Walker, Josh Jacobs, the corner Nate Hobbs. All those dudes were not able to play, including Donovan Jennings, offensive line, and Lucas Van Ness is just barely coming back from an injury. This is his second game back from injury. Those might play a factor, but we also have a long laundry list of injuries as well.
We have to start early. I know that. We cannot fall behind, which is...
That changes our offensive game plan when we fall behind for sure.
Yeah. Well, lately, the Lions have been deferring the last couple games when they get the chance, so it'll be interesting to see if they defer or if they accept.
Yep. Also, I forgot Jaden Reed. He's a question mark as well.
Okay.
And they lost their tight end.
Yeah, he's gone. Kraft.
Well, so did we, so that all equals out.
Kraft. Yeah.
Anyways, let's get into some bold takes and some predictions for the game. So let's start with predictions. And I knew I just threw this at you guys last minute, so I'll start. It's going to be another 30-31 type of game, in my opinion. And I don't know. I got my. Lord. I'm gonna say Lions.
I'm gonna
say Lions. I'm not gonna pick. I'm not gonna pick against the Lions on Thanksgiving, but going to be
This
stressful.
this is a field goal difference. Maybe who has the ball at the very end.
I think it's come down to coaching. Whoever, like Dan Campbell has to outcoach LaFleur.
Yeah.
I can't even know his name.
Well, LaFleur is very conservative, and Dan Campbell is very aggressive. So their play styles, it leans towards Dan Campbell if they don't make the mistakes and if they execute it right.
Yep.
So your prediction, Clay?
I'm going Lions.
Oh, you're going Lions, Clay?
Yeah.
Give me a score, Clay.
Like 24-23.
Okay, so you're saying another point game like I am.
Yep.
Adrian?
I'm going 21-17. I don't see the Lions scoring more than 30 points in the foreseeable future. They only scored 34 on Sunday because they went to overtime. Offense has got to figure out a way, considering your inner offensive line is going against a great defense, a great defensive line with the Packers. They are vulnerable on the running game. So this is another Jahmyr Gibbs game for me. Feed him the ball. He's averaging like 7 yards per carry this season. It's nasty. And catch, I think it's around the same number. So the offensive game plan is see how you can get Jahmyr Gibbs the ball, Jameson Williams the ball, and Amon-Ra.
And speaking of, that takes us right into our bold takes, Adrian. So, I hate to say it's not very bold for Gibbs to score a touchdown. I dare say it's even bold for him to score 2 touchdowns. But the bold take is open for everything. So, Adrian, start us off with your bold take.
Bold take. Sheesh. Come back to me. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Because I just looked it up and I just see that Kirby Joseph will not play on Thursday.
Oh my God! They already said it.
News. Yep. Kirby Joseph's not playing. He's not getting dressed for Thursday.
This just in, Kirby Joseph is out. All right. Well, then there goes my 3 interceptions down to 2. So I'll say 2 interceptions, 2 takeaways. Actually, I'm going to change 2 takeaways. So it could be a fumble, could be 2 fumbles, 2 interceptions, but that's my bold take.
With the Lions, how Lions have played the last few weeks, is Lions not turning over the ball? Is that a bold enough? I think we got to go without a turnover this game, guys. We really do.
Okay, so you're saying no turnovers.
No turnovers for Detroit.
Okay, gotcha.
Like our offense.
Yep.
I like it.
All right, I'm going to just go something crazy. Jared Goff, no sacks. He stays clean.
You can't even say it with a straight face. That's what I love.
No sacks. The Micah Parsons second coming of Jesus Christ plays for the Packers. You know that, right?
That's what I'm not looking for. I will have the TV on mute.
Oh, why?
I do not want to hear his name.
No, he's not calling a Thanksgiving game.
Who?
There's no way Vilma's calling a.
No, I'm talking about just. I don't want to hear them talking about Parsons.
Oh yeah, when they
they're gonna glorify him. No, calm down, Kayla. I promise that's not happening.
I thought you were talking about Vilma.
No, I just can't.
There's no way he's calling a Thanksgiving
Parsons
game
for 30.
Oh Lord.
Let me look up who's gonna announce it.
Maybe Brady will come in for the game.
All right. While you're looking that up, Adrian, I do have some breaking news, and this is something that we talked about.
I got it. Who's announcing?
Yep, I got it.
You're gonna
John Manning's come back from the dead. No.
We get none other than our very own number 12 from Michigan, Tom Brady.
Oh,
Aaron Andrews, Tom Rinaldi, and Kevin Bernhardt will be calling the game.
You literally took my breaking news. I was gonna say something else, bro.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were doing
I know. That's what I was looking at Caleb like.
I was just so happy it wasn't Vilma, so I thought you put it on.
That's fine. We'll let that fly. We got some more breaking news.
Oh,
all right. Next week, the All Grit podcast will be having, for the second season in a row, a beat writer for the Detroit Lions, Miss Jennifer Hammond, will be joining the All Grit podcast. We will be deciding whether it's next Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Friday later this week, but we will have Miss Jennifer Hammond with us, the Hammer. What do you think about that, boys?
nice.
And I'm telling you,
Nice work, Caleb. Nice work, man.
you listeners need to listen. She is very knowledgeable. She knows the team. She is a great interview. If you haven't, go back and check out last year's episode with her. She was fantastic. So we're going to have her on again.
She literally rubs shoulders with all these players and coaches. Like, she's there every day. So
every day. Yep.
Yeah.
She's seen them in the locker room, bro.
No. Calm down.
All right. Well, that's everything. I got to skedaddle out of here. So you guys got anything else?
Go Lions, baby. Gobble, gobble.
Please get us a win on Thursday.
All right, boys.
For the season.
Let's all wear our Lions pajamas on Thursday. Let the good food and beverage flow. And we are going to come home, hopefully, with a W. We need a W so bad. So for the All Grit Podcast, I'm your humble host, joined alongside me by the OC and the Stat Guy. We're out.